Hey Warriors fans, today we are diving deep into the latest action and updates surrounding our Golden State squad. After a string of games that tested the team's resilience, it's clear that the Warriors are finding new ways to assert their identity, especially with the adjustments that came after Jimmy's absence. Early on, there was a bit of uncertainty, as the first few games without him showed a team still trying to rediscover its rhythm. But last night's performance against Utah revealed something truly encouraging. Not only did the Warriors secure a 16-point win, but the way the bench stepped up completely transformed the dynamic of the game. It was incredible to see 5 players off the bench score in double digits, highlighting not just depth, but the competitive mentality that is crucial for this squad. This game was a prime example of how the Warriors are evolving. When a key player goes down, it forces others to step up, and in this case, multiple players seize the opportunity. It's exciting because it provides insight into who will be part of the team's long-term vision, who truly thrives under pressure, and who performs for the sake of personal stats becomes clearer with every game like this. Observing these performances, you start to see the distinction between players committed to winning and those whose impact is less aligned with the team's championship goals. The energy on the court, especially from the bench, reflected a hunger and unity that makes this team feel complete, even in transition periods. Looking at individual performances, Steph Curry continues to show why he remains the focal point of this team. He's been consistently dominant, and while there are occasional off nights, his overall impact on scoring, decision-making, and momentum creation remains unmatched. Alongside him, Moses Moody has been an absolute revelation. With 26 points in a recent game, just behind Curry's 27, his contributions are both timely and significant. His contract, coupled with his ascending form, gives the Warriors an intriguing mix of flexibility and potential trade value, though it's clear that right now, his presence is invaluable on the floor. Well, Richardson also made his mark, proving that the supporting cast has matured into a unit capable of sustaining competitive performances. Draymond Green, as always, is a polarizing figure. While his overall effectiveness remains solid, there's a growing need for him to contribute more in scoring. He may not be a traditional scorer, but in moments like these, stepping up offensively can define a team's trajectory in tight contests. Meanwhile, Poole has shown flashes of brilliance, even if he hasn't yet reached peak consistency. Watching this collective effort, it becomes evident that the Warriors are building not just for today, but for a strategic balance that blends experience, athleticism, and calculated potential. As we pivot to broader league developments, the recent news about Giannis Antetokounmpo being open to relocation opens fascinating possibilities for Golden State. Games like the one against Utah serve as a showcase, highlighting the depth and untapped assets the Warriors could leverage in negotiations. The team's roster flexibility, combined with 3 unprotected first-round picks, positions them uniquely to present a package appealing to contenders and franchises willing to make bold moves. This isn't just speculation. It's a strategic approach grounded in the Warriors' ability to offer both immediate competitiveness and long-term value, a combination that could be decisive in high-profile trade talks. From the perspective of the Milwaukee Bucks, the timing of such a move is critical. Giannis's contract is about to increase, and his desire to play for a contender aligns with a window where the Warriors can maximize both financial and strategic leverage. Including players like Jonathan Kuminga, Jimmy Butler, and potentially Poole in a trade scenario provides multiple pathways to satisfy the Bucks' needs while securing talent that complements Golden State's championship vision. The structure of these deals is becoming increasingly complex, but it underscores a broader evolution in the league, where financial flexibility and depth are as valuable as star power. The current landscape also reflects how the league has shifted in evaluating assets. Expiring contracts, young talent, and unprotected picks are now central to strategic planning, allowing teams like the Warriors to maneuver in ways that wouldn't have been as feasible even a few seasons ago. This flexibility is particularly vital as the league moves toward a more team-oriented model, where depth, synergy, and roster construction can outweigh even elite individual performance in terms of playoff impact. For Golden State, Leveraging this environment effectively could not only bring in a transformative player like Giannis, but also strengthen the supporting cast, ensuring balance and continuity across the board. Within this context, evaluating performances from recent games offers insights into who is positioned to thrive in this evolving system. The bench, now more integral than ever, has demonstrated an ability to generate scoring bursts, control tempo, and maintain defensive intensity. Players like Moses Moody, Will Richardson, and others have showcased both skill and a mindset aligned with championship objectives. This is crucial as the Warriors consider potential trades and roster adjustments, aiming to bring in players who not only contribute statistically, but also elevate the collective mentality of the team. Steph Curry's recent form highlights how the team's offensive identity continues to revolve around his scoring genius. While his rebounds and assists fluctuate, his ability to take over games remains a constant. Observing his performances, particularly against teams like Utah, it's clear that the Warriors are comfortable building around him while integrating emerging talents into the system. The balance between Curry's elite scoring, the bench's contributions, and strategic trades creates a dynamic where Golden State can remain both competitive and flexible. The narrative here isn't just about winning individual games. It's about positioning the team for sustained success, with a mix of proven stars and emerging contributors capable of adapting to high-pressure situations. Financial strategy plays a key role in this plan. The Warriors' ability to absorb contracts, manage salary cap space, and leverage draft picks positions them uniquely as trade deadline approaches. As the league increasingly values cap, flexibility, and strategic positioning, Golden State's approach allows them to remain agile. They can pursue marquee targets while retaining the depth and balance necessary to compete at a championship level. This is not merely speculation. It's grounded in observing how the roster adapts to challenges, how bench players step into prominent roles, and how key stars like Curry and Moody continue to excel within an evolving system. With the trade deadline approaching, the narrative intensifies. The Warriors' strategic flexibility allows them to engage in complex deals while maintaining their competitive edge. Balancing short-term objectives with long-term sustainability, the team can pursue high-impact trades that elevate both talent and chemistry. This could involve adding a player of Giannis's caliber or adjusting the roster to maximize cohesion, efficiency, and championship readiness. What makes this era of Golden State particularly exciting is not just the potential acquisitions, but the way current players are rising to the occasion, proving that the team can adapt, evolve, and thrive under changing circumstances. The integration of emerging talent is equally vital. Players like Moses Moody demonstrate that development and performance can coincide, contributing to both immediate success and long-term planning. The bench is no longer a supporting element. It's a driving force that enables the Warriors to maintain pressure across the court, diversify scoring, and sustain energy through extended stretches of play. Observing the distribution of points and contributions, it's evident that the team's depth is more than numerical. It reflects a culture of readiness, adaptability, and collective ambition. As the league evolves, Golden State's approach exemplifies how strategic foresight, roster management, and player development intersect. From monitoring individual performances to evaluating trade potential, the Warriors are constructing a blueprint that prioritizes both excellence and flexibility. The recent victory against Utah serves as a reminder that even in the absence of key figures, the team's foundation is strong. With players stepping up, strategic assets in place, and financial flexibility allowing for bold maneuvers, the Warriors are not only competing, they're setting the stage for a sustained period of relevance and contention. As we shift focus to the broader implications of the trade deadline, Golden State's positioning in the league becomes even more compelling. The Warriors are operating at a unique intersection of opportunity and strategy. With expiring contracts, unprotected first-round picks, and young talent like Kuminga and Poole, the team possesses leverage that few franchises can match. This isn't just about acquiring a superstar. It's about maintaining long-term flexibility while assembling a roster capable of contending immediately. The luxury of being able to offer 3 unprotected first-round picks, along with versatile players who can adapt to multiple roles, places the Warriors in a position to make a move that could reshape the league's balance of power. When considering a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo, timing and context are everything. The Bucks are entering a period where maintaining flexibility is crucial, with several players entering free agency in the coming years. Financially, Giannis's escalating contract presents both a challenge and an opportunity. Golden State's capacity to absorb such a contract while retaining the ability to invest in complementary talent gives them an edge. It's not only about the star acquisition. It's about constructing a team that can thrive immediately while keeping the door open for additional moves. The depth displayed in recent games against Utah is evidence that the Warriors can integrate new talent seamlessly without losing cohesion or identity. The trade deadline is also revealing in terms of league-wide trends. Teams are increasingly prioritizing flexibility and efficiency over simply acquiring stars. Depth, bench scoring, and strategic contracts are now central to how franchises approach contention. For the Warriors, this aligns perfectly with their philosophy, a core of proven winners, supplemented by emerging talent capable of stepping into meaningful roles. Players like Moses Moody and Will Richardson demonstrate the value of development meeting opportunity. Moody's scoring outbursts, particularly his 26-point game, are a reminder that young players can deliver immediately while enhancing their trade or development value. This dual purpose makes the Warriors' roster strategy uniquely balanced for both present and future success. Steph Curry remains at the center of this evolution. His scoring continues to drive the team, but what is perhaps more significant is the way his presence opens opportunities for others. With defenses focused on Curry, teammates are free to exploit mismatches and create space for scoring. This dynamic extends to the bench, where Poole and others have shown the capacity to seize momentum and influence games independently. As Golden State looks toward potential trades, maintaining this balance, Curry is the focal point, complemented by adaptable and rising contributors, will be critical to sustaining competitiveness while pursuing transformative acquisitions. The potential addition of Giannis represents a paradigm shift, not just in talent, but in the Warriors' approach to team construction. Giannis's versatility and dominance would immediately elevate Golden State, but his arrival would also necessitate adjustments in spacing, roles, and minutes. This is where the strength of the current roster becomes invaluable. Players capable of adapting, sharing responsibilities, and maintaining intensity allow the team to integrate a superstar without sacrificing cohesion. The lesson from recent games is clear. The Warriors' depth and culture create an environment where high-level talent can thrive alongside existing stars, creating a synergy that is often missing in other teams attempting similar moves. Financial and contractual strategy is a recurring theme in this scenario. By offering expiring contracts, unprotected picks, and young talent with manageable salaries, Golden State ensures both appeal and flexibility in negotiations. It's not just about maximizing immediate impact. It's about preserving the ability to respond to evolving opportunities, whether that means signing additional complementary players or adjusting the roster in response to unforeseen developments. The league has shifted toward valuing this flexibility, and the Warriors are positioned to exploit it effectively. This strategic approach reflects a broader evolution in basketball, where depth, adaptability, and financial foresight often outweigh traditional star accumulation in determining sustained success. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Rumors are swirling around the NBA world that the Golden State Warriors have reportedly struck a deal to acquire Donovan Mitchell, and if true, the implications for their offensive firepower are immediate and monumental. Sources familiar with the talks suggest the Warriors have been aggressively pursuing a move that would pair Mitchell with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, creating one of the deadliest scoring trios in the league. Mitchell, known for his explosive athleticism and ability to take over games in crunch time, would instantly address one of Golden State's lingering questions: who can consistently generate offense when the ball isn't in Curry's hands? Warriors fans have long hoped for an injection of elite scoring and playmaking alongside their backcourt legend, and Mitchell's arrival could provide exactly that. Analysts speculate that his versatility, able to create off the dribble, slash to the rim, or hit deep threes, fits seamlessly into the Warriors' pace and space philosophy. Of course, such a blockbuster move wouldn't come without sacrifices. The Warriors would likely need to part with key pieces or future assets to make the deal work under the salary cap, and that has sparked debate among pundits. Some argue that pairing Mitchell with Curry could yield instant championship contention, while others warn about potential chemistry issues in the locker room or on the floor. Still, the buzz around Golden State is electric. Fans are imagining a scenario where the team's already potent offense becomes nearly unstoppable, with Curry's playmaking, Thompson's sharpshooting, and Mitchell's slashing ability creating matchup nightmares for any opponent. NBA insiders also suggest that this move signals the Warriors' win-now mentality is stronger than ever. With championship windows notoriously short in today's league, adding a dynamic scorer like Mitchell could tip the scales in favor of Golden State for years to come. Meanwhile, the league is abuzz with speculation about how other teams might respond. Will this spark a domino effect of trades? Or is this the start of a new dynasty blueprint? While nothing is officially confirmed, the leaked reports have already set social media on fire, with memes, highlight reels, and endless debate flooding Twitter feeds. If this deal indeed goes through, the Warriors wouldn't just be defending their title ambitions. They could be redefining what an elite modern offense looks like. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.